Hello friends, welcome to Real Life Real Home. So many of you were requesting me to do another meal planning video, and so many of you were requesting me to do some lunchbox ideas as well. So I tried to combine both the subjects into one, and so I will be showing you some really healthy lunchbox ideas that you can use for kids, for yourself, your husband, anyone, and then combining it with some meal preparation, meal planning tips so that these lunchbox ideas are very easy and very quick to make. So let's start with the paneer kathi roll, which is also called as paneer wrap. Generally in paneer wrap, the base is made up of all-purpose flour, but here we will be using a healthier version. So have a cup of spinach. I will be blending it, making a puree of it, and here I have whole wheat flour in which I am mixing a tablespoon of chickpea flour, and with this puree I will knead the dough. Don't use water, just a spoon would be enough. So puree will do the work. So after kneading the dough, I'll keep it aside for 15-20 minutes. You can prepare the dough in advance, like on the weekend, and keep it in your refrigerator. Now for the filling, what I have done is I have taken some yogurt in which I have mixed Part1 masala, which is a mixture of 5 spices, and I have put some paneer in it to get it marinated for good 15-20 minutes. And Part1 is a mixture of cumin, brown mustard, fenugreek, nigella and fennel. Now you already must have chopped peppers, as I told you in the first meal planning video. Just need to cut some onions and some seedless tomato strips, and that's it. Put some oil in a wok and add the Part1 masala to it, and just fry some onions till they are golden brown, and add the bell peppers. We don't want the bell peppers like too mushy, just a little bit crunch should be there. So I'm keeping it there and adding some masala, salt, cumin, turmeric, coriander powder and little bit of chaat masala, and I will also be adding a spoon of sugar to it, and finally I will be adding my paneer cubes. Just let it sit for good 5 minutes and then the filling will be ready. On the other stove, I will be making the base, which could be a paratha or a roti, whatever you prefer. And kids generally like wraps very much because it's very easy to eat. They can hold it and they can eat it and then can quickly finish it as well. And this wrap is very healthy. Instead of spinach, if you want, you can use kale as well, or fenugreek leaves, which is methi. Now when my base is ready, what I'll do is I will put the filling in the middle section of the paratha. I'll also add some green chutney to it. If you want, you can add some onions as well if your kids like, and then roll it very tightly and then put an aluminium foil and a toothpick to it. So it's really very easy to make. If you have the dough ready, if you have some bell peppers already cut and chopped, so it's healthy as well as quick to make. Or what you can do as well as make the filling as part of your dinner the previous night, and then you can use that same filling in the morning with a fresh paratha or chapati. And now moving on to option number 2, I will be making a falafel sandwich, which is a total replica from Whole Foods. And Whole Foods sandwich costs you $8, and this is very quick, healthy and easy to make. So I have here boiled chickpeas. So I soaked the chickpeas overnight and then boiled it in the morning. Not very soft, but soft. And here I have coriander, green chili, some garlic, I have red onions, I have 2 cardamoms. Generally we use parsley in falafel, but I don't like the taste of parsley that much, so I'm using coriander, cilantro, which is dhania, and then I have some black pepper, I have some coriander powder, some paprika or red chili powder, and I have some fresh cumin powder as well. And then I have some oats flour, which is general normal oats, which I have roasted and grinded, and I showed that in the first meal planning video. because I don't have a food processor handy. So what I did is, it's a very good arms exercise, I must tell you. I mash the chickpeas with a masher. I am making a puree of all the other ingredients that I showed you except the oat flours. So in the mashed chickpea, I will be mixing this mixture, and then so that we can easily form the patties, I will be using the oats flour. Generally in falafel you use maida, which is all-purpose flour, not good for your health. So what I'll do, I'll keep the patties in the freezer for some time, about 20-25 minutes, and then I'll take them out. So the patties are now really good and hard, and I will be packing them in Ziploc bags just like this, and will keep them in the freezer. And so as part of your meal planning, you can do this thing on the weekend or whenever you have some time, so that your patties are ready in the freezer and you can take them out whenever you need to make a fresh sandwich. And whenever you want to eat them, you can just take them out 25 minutes before, so that they can easily thaw. And generally falafels are deep fried, but I'll not be doing that. I'll just using a little bit of olive oil, and we will be doing that on my tawa. You can also bake your patties if you want, if you are using all of them at one time. So here I am making my patties nice and crisp. And once the patties are ready, I'll show you how to make a sandwich. So here I have 2 slices of brown bread, which I have lightly buttered. Then I am putting a layer of greens on it. You can choose whatever you want. Here I have some par greens. And then on top of that, my patty is ready. And these are the artichokes that I showed you in the grocery haul. You were asking me where I will be using artichokes. So I use artichokes in salads and sandwiches. I will be putting some green chutney on top of that. And here is your sandwich ready to eat. Eat it with ketchup, eat it with chutney, whatever you want. If you like to eat it with hummus, you can do that as well. Best part is that you saved yourself $8. Moving on to option number 3, here I have some leftover sambar from last night. You can use sambar, you can use tur dal, moong dal, any dal that you have. And then I am putting some wheat flour into it. Put the wheat flour very slowly and add just a little bit of water to it, and then try to make a dough out of it. This is called dal ka paratha. One of my viewers asked me how to make it, and someone was also asking me how to use the leftover. So this is a very good way. And then just as you make paratha, but because it has dal in it, just roll it a little bit slowly. It's the easiest and the quickest breakfast, and healthy too. So if you are in a rush for a morning meeting or something and you have some leftover dal, you can use it in this way. Give your kids 2-3 parathas along with some dahi, which is yogurt or ketchup, whatever they like. Next, I'll show you how I use beans and lentils as part of my healthy breakfast routine. So here I have some moat lentils or moat beans, very high in protein and iron. I soak them overnight, and then I will be boiling them. Boil enough for at least 2 times of use. You can do that on the weekend. Keep it in the fridge, or you can even keep them in your freezer as well. So I'm keeping them in the fridge because I'm using the next day. So here I have a little bit of oil, cumin and asafoetida, and then I'll be putting my beans, and then finally we'll adding all the masalas, turmeric, paprika, cumin, coriander. Now the best part is it can be a very good salad. So here I have cucumber, onions, green chili, tomatoes and corn. You can even use bell peppers. So put a little bit of beans, squeeze a lemon, and then as much salad as you want, add to it. So it's a very healthy way of eating the beans. Same is for black gram or kala chana. You just soak it overnight and then boil it the next morning. Once it's cooled down, you can put it in Ziploc bags, take the air out, and then put them in the freezer. Once you are ready to use them, take the bag out, put it in a colander, let them thaw for a few minutes, at least 20-25 minutes, and then you can make a tadka same as I made for the beans. Just make sure that for chana you add a little bit of chana masala apart from all the normal masalas that we use, and then you can add as much salad as you want. You can even add greens like kale and spinach and lettuce to it. It's the healthiest salad that you can eat or you can have for breakfast or lunch. और बिना मीठा बनाए मैं वीडियो ख़त्म कर दूं ऐसा तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं है, तो फिर चलिए मीठा हो जाए थोड़ा. Here I have less than 1 cup of desi ghee or clarified butter and then whole wheat flour. Heat the ghee in your wok and then add slowly the wheat flour and roast it so that it is golden brown in color. Once it is golden brown in color, turn off the stove. Now here I have some nuts, almonds, I have some pecans, and I have 2 cardamoms and a tablespoon of chia seeds. You can also use flax seeds if you want. And what I'll be doing is I will be grinding all these nuts in a blender. I also have some organic jaggery, which is a very good form of sugar. So don't use refined sugar if you're making sweets for your family. So nuts are grinded now and they are of this consistency. Jaggery is also grinded. You just wait for the wheat flour to cool down a little bit, and then you will be adding your nuts and your jaggery to that and will be finally making laddus. बच्चों को ज़रूर लंच में कभी कभी ये लड्डू रख के दें. ये ब्राउनीज़ और डोनट्स और इन सब चीज़ों से बहुत बहुत बेटर हैं और आप भी ये लड्डू खा सकते हैं, पर शर्त ये है कि आप एक्सरसाइज ज़रूर करें तभी खाएं. And as part of your meal planning program, you can prepare this laddu on the weekend or whenever you have some time in hand, and then these last really well for good 2 to 3 weeks. So all these recipes that I have given you today are very easy to make. They have a number of steps which you can use as part of your meal planning program. And just wanted to share with you another thought that came into my mind कि बच्चे जब आपके साथ अभी हैं तो प्लीज़ उनके लिए कुछ ना कुछ स्पेशल ज़रूर करें. और मैं उम्मीद करती हूँ आप ऑलरेडी कर रहे होंगे, बट एक बार वो यूनिवर्सिटी चले जाएंगे और दूर हो जाएंगे तो फिर हम लड्डू बना के उनका इंतज़ार करा करेंगे. तो आज जब साथ में हैं तो प्लीज़ कुछ ना कुछ ज़रूर स्पेशल करें. And if you really like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up, and subscription is totally free. Please subscribe, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time. And do follow me on Instagram and Facebook.